Boom. Hello, hello. Welcome to Tutorial Skippers. This is your main host, Yakarius or Denny, whatever you want to call me. And I'm here with.
The one and only Jedi.
We really gotta find your name instead of Jedi.
All right. Let's work on it. How about like Chaos Engine? That
No,
sounds cool. I heard
no,
that the other day.
no. That's probably the dumbest thing I probably ever heard.
Gee, other
I
than
rather call you.
Chattersphere.
Oh yeah. We kind of rebranded from on our first episode. We were pretty much like the Stratosphere. However, just we have the new name now, which is Tutorial Skippers. And the main reason why is one, we kind of did a tutorial skip when trying to come up with a name, so we didn't check online what names were available. So when we made the Stratosphere, we didn't look up nothing, and then I think it was like a day, not a day later, but like probably like 3 days later, as like we're uploading the first episode, we kind of I just like started to look up and I found out that there's actually the Chartersphere Instagram and YouTube channel. I'm like, oh crap, we can't use that.
And you
So
call me the impatient one. Gee.
I thought it was a cool name. I thought it was a cool name.
Oh, that's what it is.
Actually like the name because like when I thought about like the podcast and stuff, I was like, you know what? We're just gonna talk about a bunch of crap without destination. So why don't we
Yeah.
just call it a sphere, right? But
Mm-hmm.
as you saw, we just couldn't use it because that would be like there were gonna be like another the chat sphere out there, and it would be difficult to like
Got to be unique.
yeah be unique and stuff like that. I mean, we're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
a new we're a unique duo to begin with because like I said, you highly have like a whole different point of view than I do. So even though we've been friends for like so freaking long.
How
Yeah.
long? I'd say like 8 years, maybe more.
I think it's like 9 to 10, cause like
Mm-hmm.
at first we met like in a game and we were just like playing Turbo. This wasn't Dota 2, we were playing Turbo,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
somehow I ended up in this game, and it's like yo this
Back
guy
then,
we
I
were chilling, yeah we were chilling. I don't even know
yeah.
what the hell was doing in my life at the time.
You were getting punished by Valve or something. And they put you in my MMR, and then there you were, just like
No,
that.
no, no. I mean, that's because like there was at some point on Dota then they kind of like took the aspect of matchmaking like MMR out of the window, like they threw on out of the window. And what they put in place was that you will be based on your behavior score. So it will match because the matchmakings were getting like so randomized to be into that. That's how we ended up, and then the
And
sad
people were
part is
having smart accounts and stuff like that, so it's making it
yeah.
harder to be fair. Yeah.
The issue is that yeah, when people were making like new accounts and stuff like that, they would have like 100% win rate, and then they would just get matched up with like people way higher rank than them, and they would just get stumped
Yeah.
basically. So that was an issue. When the whole soul matchmake was happening with the MMR, if you're looking for certain games, when they were fixing it on a specific range of numbers for MMR, like my queue times were like 12 minutes long just to find a turbo
I
game, and
remember
that
when
was
that was,
so dumb.
yeah.
And ranked was even like longer depending on what time of the day you play. And this
Hmm.
is when like they had like I would think like
Couple hundred thousand or,
five
yeah.
hundred thousand freaking
Mhm.
people playing at the same time. So you would think that there were nine other souls in your MMR range, but no,
Right?
on the same region. I mean, but that's
Yeah.
literally what happens. But ever since like the matchmaking got worse and worse, I just dropped out of playing ranked, and I got busy with RL. So
Hmm.
that's what I ended.
Hmm.
But when we met, basically like we didn't spoke much. We didn't spoke that much, and then I think I disappeared for a couple years because I was busy. I'm pretty sure. I did.
Yeah, I just remember not. Yeah, like, oh, I like playing with this guy, and then, oh, well, I haven't seen him for a while. Maybe I don't know what happened. He did something. Who knows? And then,
Yeah, because you
yeah, you came
remember.
back one day, and I was like, wait, is this the guy I remember?
Yeah, we play like a couple games and whatnot, and then I disappear again. Because I was like trying not to get addicted to the damn game again,
Yeah.
and I left it and then came back because like I had nothing else to play now, so I'd play more Dota, and we're gonna like catch up and we talk on a daily basis. So that's how it's
And then
been.
I finally got on Discord, and we were actually able to finally talk, other
Yeah,
than in game. Yeah.
because didn't want to be talking to other people.
Right.
I mean, we also had Maestro around at the time, so when he used to play, but he still plays, but very rarely.
Yeah.
For what I know, he plays Apex Legends, believe it or not,
Hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's way better than me because I'm pretty average when it comes to shooter games.
Mm-hmm.
I even though like I think the main reason why I'm probably bad now on shooter games, I guess, is because like I don't consistently play them. You have to like kind of have like that motion.
You have to have like the instincts, yeah, and the feel for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's true, especially with shooter games. Like
Have you ever tried playing like the game like the Marvel Rivals?
Marvel Rivals?
Yeah.
That one? No. I've heard of it though, but I've never tried it out.
I don't know what I would compare it to. It's well, Overwatch. If you ever play Overwatch, it's kind of like the
A few
same.
times. Yeah. I didn't really get into it that much, but
I
it
used
was
to
kind of fun.
I used to play a lot of Overwatch, believe it
Yeah,
or
yeah,
not.
yeah. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was fun at the time, but it gets old after a bit, in my
Hmm.
opinion. And once you like have played Overwatch, every time you play any copy like kind of game, you get bored pretty easily, unless
I
you're
see.
fixated on that kind of games, I guess. Because this is
Hmm.
still people that you know will die in a hill just liking that game, but like I said, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea.
Hmm. Hmm.
I've always been more like a fan of like RPGs, like solo RPGs, like turn-based RPGs. But I
Yeah.
think like in the past 6 years, I have mostly just been playing multiplayer games, like two players to more than two players,
Yeah.
because I have fun like more fun about it. But right now, I'm trying to focus, because my previous situation to do more of the solo games on the side.
Yeah, and you're
Even though,
playing that what Expedition 33 game? That's game
yeah,
of the year last year.
yeah. I mean, I'm mostly playing because like there's I like turn-based games, and I think I'm on Act 3, which is pretty much like the start of the end game, I believe. And
Okay.
it's a good game. It's not like nothing I would write home about because I have played like so many JRPGs or turn-based games, but the graphics are great, the story is good. It's just that I feel like they have taken a lot of things from previous games I have played, especially like the oddity of like how the enemies are to be more like Near Automata, if you have ever seen that game.
Mhm.
The one with the chick with the blindfold.
I've heard of it, but I've not like I can't say that I know it.
Okay. I
That's
wish I could.
cool.
I wish I could like do the family Steam sharing thing with you, so you can like try those games. Because I have
Yeah.
them. I think those games are great, like solo games, but I think they take a lot from that game.
The solo games that I enjoyed playing were like God of War, like I enjoyed that game. He laughed and like Devil May Cry, I like that game too. That was a fun game for
Bro,
me.
you make me feel old every time you say those kinds of
I
games.
know I'm older than you, remember that. Maybe
Yeah,
not
I
mentally.
know, but like And I have not played the newest God of War, by the way, the
Mm,
Ragnarok. I have
mm-hmm,
it. I literally got it on PS5 and got it on PC, thanks to my
mm-hmm.
siblings, and I have not touched it, nor even thought about touching it at all.
Okay, okay. Well,
I don't know. It's like I said,
dedication is there.
it's just like the lack of interest on like doing solo games for my part is too big. Man, what about you? Do you prefer single player games or just multiplayer games?
I think I like a good story, so I would tend to lean toward the single player games. And when I was growing up, I played a lot of single player games, and a lot of RPGs as well, so I enjoyed those. But then I think as I evolved and got older into gaming, I think multiplayer's probably a little bit better in a sense that like I get to play with other people, obviously, and just strategize and like play a role. So that's like more fun to me.
So you mean Dota?
Yeah, for now.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just so used to that game. I've been playing that game forever, and I haven't found anything, that
because
I
it gets
enjoy as much
home.
to replace it.
I
So,
mean, I've been trying to get into like Heroes of the Storm because I think Heroes of the Storm is like a really good base game to sort of like get you to be more confident on going in an aspect or casting your abilities more often, so you get like used to you know hitting
mhm.
abilities. I think because like I've known you for a while, and you know sometimes I'm like, yo, this guy left me behind.
Yeah, I'd be trying to just like look out for myself sometimes, even though the role is not that.
You're
But
supposed to throw yourself.
I'm trying to pick my battles wisely.
No, no, you're not picking your
But
battles. You're running from every battle. It's pretty different. Do you remember the one Lich game that we played? And I'm like, yo. It was my shield.
the last night, you mean, or yesterday?
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
like, this guy left me. Oh my god. But that's the primary reason why I've been trying to
Yeah,
get
for sure.
into it. Oh yeah, yeah. You kill me. You kill me, Jedi.
Hmm.
Every time. Well,
That's just me, man. I can't help it. That's what I do.
there we go. That was odd.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, in another note, so when it comes to now that we have like the New Year's thing, right? Well, I mean, it's been a while now. It was a month since New Year's. Have you had any like what's it called? You know how we have like a New Year's resolutions? You know how people say it's like, oh, I might hit the
Yeah.
gym, I might do this, I might do that. Have you thought about what's something you like to do this year?
No,
Like, work, like get done on any way, go
I just
somewhere.
want to read more. Because I had so much. I just enjoy doing that. I picked that up recently within the last year, and I'm enjoying it. So I want to
Was
keep
it
that up.
was it around when I started?
No, it's before that. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because I started. I also started reading like last year. I think I
Hmm.
read 10 books last year on literally the last couple of months. Kind of like hardcore dedicated to it. How many books did you read last year that you know of?
30.
30. God damn, it's a lot.
But also, some of those books were over 1,000 pages. Actually, I'd say at least a third of them were close to or over 1,000 pages. So it's not like they were just quick books. But I am a fast reader usually as well. So
Yeah,
yeah, and I
I
have time.
noticed.
I have the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This guy, Sea of Stars. I'm out here skipping the dialogue, and he's like, What did they even say?"
What did it even take?
I'm like,
This
"It's not
man.
important. Don't worry. This is good. We're good.
No,
We're
no,
good."
no, no, no. Everything is important. Let me freaking
Something
read
about
it.
stars. Yeah, yeah. It's good. We're good.
Kill me one day. Yeah, this is that one part. Even when we were trying to do the Baldur's Gate one, this guy's like, just read the damn thing. Stop skipping. This guy sees choices, he just pressed on it, doesn't even know what the hell he did.
Something will happen one way or the other. So,
Yes, something is
see.
meant to happen. Your actions have consequences. That's all I
Yep.
gotta say, especially in that game. You're gonna get that campaign freaking killed.
Shit.
Anyways, so out of the books you out of the books you read,
Mhm.
which ones are the most memorable ones?
I'd say the Red Rising series. I really enjoyed that. It's like a sci-fi kind of dystopian sort of.
Was that the one that you kept telling me about? Like, I keep forgetting because like,
I was telling you about a lot of them.
yeah, but you
The
said
really big one I read was the Brian Sanderson series that was the Stormlight Archive. That was the first big series I've ever read that was like a long series, and the books were very long, but it was good.
so you like the other one better than that one.
I would say, yeah, it was more memorable. There's like more fighting, more story development, and yeah, the
Always the
characters were
fighting.
memorable. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you
And
more?
actually, there's two trilogies. There's like the first three, which finishes like an arc in the story, and then there's the second three, and he hasn't finished the final book yet. So we're still waiting for like the end of the second story, which
Mm,
supposedly is coming out this year. We'll see.
now my question is, you mentioned one was more sci-fi than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I already know that you like Star Wars, because Jedi to begin with. That's why I have known you for ages.
Is that what that means?
What do you mean? It's literally
Just
Star Wars. Whenever someone thinks of Star Wars, this is freaking sci-fi. It's literally the definition of sci-fi.
true.
What else would you okay? What would you compare Star Wars Star Wars with? Is there anything you can compare it to?
Like
That
in originality or in story or
no
what?
no like the whole sci-fi aspect. Have you seen anything sci-fi like, or have you ever seen someone mentioning something sci-fi that isn't Star Wars basically?
I don't know. People try to compare Star Trek with Star Wars all the time. I never really watched Star Trek,
Why is it
but
that basic? Because they both stars with star.
I mean, they're both like, I mean, sci-fi pretty much just means like based in outer space or
Yeah,
having something
but yeah,
to,
but whenever someone like mentions Star Trek, I feel like they meant to say Star Wars.
I know, right? Is that what you meant? Which one?
Wait, wait, you sure? You mean the one with Darth Vader and
Yeah,
Anakin?
exactly.
That's literally my first, because like, oh, because like I think maybe like because like it's more of an old people thing to like Star Trek.
They came out roughly around the same time. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
feel
like
like
I feel like out of all the people that I have ever spoken to, only old people have mentioned Star Trek. Literally, only
interesting.
old people.
Yeah.
I've never heard like
Well, yeah, Star Wars has a bigger fan base and can go like further generations of people, like what you're saying. And
yeah.
Star Trek's kind of an older fan base, but yeah. Yeah.
What about? I know there's also that one show that's pretty old. It's Doctor Who, I think it is. I don't
Seen a
know
few
much about it.
episodes. Never got into that one so much.
Yeah, doesn't that one has sci-fi?
Yeah, it has to do with like time travel and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, it's got that sort of aspect going for it.
Because like I said, I have heard some about it, but like not as much as of course Star Wars.
Hmm.
And
Yes.
imagine, isn't Star Wars owned by Disney?
Nowadays, yeah.
Well, no,
Hmm.
just like with almost everything majorly popular.
Pretty much. I mean,
Because
there's
I
only
think,
so much money you can turn down until somebody makes the right number, and then you're like, oh, well, okay,
yeah, because
that's
I
fine.
think The Simpsons is owned by Disney too. So is Family Guy. Hmm.
Is
I,
it Family Guy Fox? Or no, Fox is Disney or what?
Yeah, I think it's Disney. I think
Mm,
they bought them or own them now.
mm.
They think own bought them and say what the fuck. But yeah, I think it's the same thing.
It's a big company, so I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mickey Mouse be buying all, everybody's
If
things
they
for
want
no
it, they're
money.
gonna get it, probably.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Do you have a favorite Disney movie or show or anything like other than Star Wars?
Man, I have to think about that. I don't know. When it comes to my childhood, I guess, like,
No, like no, it
hmm,
doesn't necessarily has to be like in just your child, just like in general from your perspective.
I haven't seen anything recently though, so I
Wait,
don't have anything to compare it to.
did you watch Frozen?
I've seen it, yeah, mostly at like friends when their kids are watching it, but yeah.
Okay. Do you watch Shrek?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, again, at friends when, their kids are in the room or whatever, so never like
How to Train a
would just
Dragon?
sit down and watch it if it was on TV or anything, but
How to Train a Dragon?
I think I've seen parts of that. I don't think I've actually seen that whole movie. Mm-mm.
Um.
Mine are older, dude. You gotta go back, like original Toy Story,
Okay.
like
Okay. Do you watch all the story movies?
yes.
All of them?
There's four, right? I think I've seen
Yes.
four.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Cars?
I saw that one, but I couldn't I couldn't pay enough attention to stay through the whole thing.
Wow. Do you
Like,
ever
well,
watch?
because I was with kids and the kids lost their attention span, and it was just like,
I feel like you only so far you only watch like family movies when families kids are around.
kind of. I mean, it's like a thing. It's like, yeah, you watch those kind of movies when you have a family and kids, and
I mean,
like
I
it's like,
guess that's
oh,
true, but like, yeah, because I'd seen all those movies. I'd seen it with like my siblings or my siblings
yeah,
and
it's
my
a
parents.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, except for
I like The
B.
Incredible. Like I saw The Incredibles. Thought that was a pretty good. You know.
What about Megamind and all those movies?
Is that Alien vs Monsters? That one
No,
or
no, no, no. Megamind is
oh, that's Pixar.
the big kid, purple looking dude that's supposed to be evil, and there's like this Superman looking guy.
I don't think I saw that one. Mm-mm.
You should
Is that
probably see it.
Disney?
I think
Disney
that's
is Pixar or no? They're separate. They're separate, I think, right?
uh, they're old Pixar's movies are Disney. I think. Oh, I think keyword thing. I'm pretty positive because I don't think I have seen a single Pixar movie that's not owned by Disney. So
Right? I think they split. I don't remember though, but I think they at one
I
point
don't.
were one company and then they split.
Yeah, I don't keep up with like all that kind of stuff. It's just like get to know by hearing about it. I guess
Hmm.
from time to time.
Yeah.
Um, you watched um Finding Nemo?
Of course. Yeah,
Pretty old
yeah.
movie.
That was
Okay.
pretty breakthrough when it came out. It was a long movie though. A little long for me.
What about Little Mermaid?
The original, I haven't seen any of the live action stuff. I'm not really like I like the animation stuff better than I like the live
Yes.
action.
I've never seen the live action, and I'll be
Mm.
scarred to see the live action.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
It,
like almost like not wanting to watch it on purpose. I'm like, nah.
yeah, it's the same with like the Lion King. Remember they having a
Yeah.
live action one? It's like what the hell
That's a
is
good
this?
that's a good movie. I like that movie. Not the live action, the original.
I was gonna say you
Yeah.
watched the live action. What kind of
No,
monster
no,
are
no, no,
you?
no. None of them. None of them.
None of
Mm.
them. Um, Let me see. What's a movie that have got a live action movie? Did Cinderella get a live action yet?
No, but I think Beauty and the Beast did, and
I
God,
haven't
there's
seen
so
that.
many now. They're basically remaking all of them. Like 101 Dalmatians, I
I
think got
mean,
one. Of
that's gonna make them money. That's for sure. Regardless if it's
course.
good or bad, or
Yep. Doesn't even matter, honestly.
what's kind of sad. It's still like they have lost their creativity, and they did be.
Yeah.
I heard that they be doing small spin-offs of them animated to the live action, like changing a little bit of the things on it. Because I think
Hmm.
they did something for like the Little Mermaid. I don't know if they delayed that project, but I heard that they were changing how audio. I think is the name of the Little Mermaid. like how she
Yeah, Ariel.
looks.
Yeah. Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I will ever see it, to be honest. Um, out of the movies that I've watched, I watched I've been watching more of the Marvel movies, and that was because of my ex. After
Hmm.
that, I've only watched a couple animated movies. That much I can say. And the couple animated movies is probably movies that I have rewatched because I liked
Yeah,
them.
for sure. Yep.
Have you ever watched the movie called Your Name?
No.
What about Silent Boys?
Silent Voice?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Are these Disney movies or what are
No,
they?
no,
I
no.
never heard of.
They're not Disney's movie. This is
Oh, okay.
I
I
never
never
heard of
heard
this.
of that.
God damn. I don't even know what
No.
to mention then. Wait, what was the last movie you watched?
What do you mean? In theater?
No, in like in general. Theater, home.
Mm, I don't know. Just something that was on like YouTube TV or something like. I don't know. Just
What the hell's YouTube TV?
yeah, it's like cable, but it's like if there's a movie on, I'll watch it. But I don't remember what I watched last because I don't end up watching it from start to finish. I'll just like catch wherever it's at and just yeah.
Wow. I'm actually very surprised.
I just sometimes I don't have like I don't know. I just can't sit down for that long, or if the movie already started, it's like
So you basically have
so.
you have ants in your pants when it comes to
So
the
like
now.
in those moments, like if I have like, oh, I have a couple hours to burn or whatever, I'll like pick up a book and read, or instead, or I'll go
What
outside and like fiddle around in my garden or whatever. I won't like just sit and watch a movie.
this?
Yeah,
You know that's a wild thing
I'm
to
too
say.
good for a movie, man.
Yeah, you're too good
Can't
for
watch
movies
a movie.
apparently. Have you ever looked into the Witcher books at all?
I was thinking about starting those. Yeah, actually, it's
Are
on the
you
list.
are you gonna start it this year?
If I run out of stuff to read this year, like not run out, but like if I get to a point where I'm like, no, I don't really know what I should read. Because I know it's a long series, so um,
It
yeah.
is, especially if you are gonna end up trying the game in a later date. I think the just The Witcher 3 alone, it's gonna
I
blow
did
your mind.
watch the first, what was it, 2 or 3 seasons of the show
Oh, you
before it
did?
went downhill. Oh yeah, I love that show. And
I
then
was forced to watch it.
once they changed that actor, the main actor, I
They
just
did.
couldn't watch it anymore. I was like, yeah.
The main actress in like the uh
No,
Gerald.
the guy, the main, yeah, Gerald, yeah.
Gerald, they changed Gerald
Yeah, there's something went down where him and the producers didn't get along or something happened and
when he got too
they weren't
popular.
following the script. They weren't I heard they weren't following the script of the story, and he wanted it to follow like the story because he's a huge sci-fi
You mean the
uh
book?
guy. Yeah, like
Cause I Yeah, cause I
the
heard
original.
something.
Yeah, he was like, and it was following it for a while, and then it started to like veer off, and he was just like not feeling it, and then they just ended up parting ways, and they recast it, and the guy's like he's good, but it's not the same. It's so different. It's
Yeah,
weird.
once it starts showing, you have like even a whole season. If you
Yeah.
recast like somebody else, it just feels out of place. I get
And
that. I
he
get
was
that.
so good as that character. Oh my gosh, he played it very well.
He fit into like and look wise, like what would you expect him to look
The
like?
voice and everything. Yeah, I was just like, damn, that's him
I
right there.
actually gotta look this up because I don't know who the hell you're speaking of, like the new guy. I want to see how like you
Oh,
know.
the new guy was like Liam Hemsworth or someone like one of those.
I'm really bad with actors' name. Believe me.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm like next level bad. I've tried. I had sometimes like I'd speak like a lot of movies when I'm like spoken about movies, but if you like
Mm.
tell me like this guy played this on this movie, it's like I don't know who the hell that is.
For sure.
Like let me make you an example, okay? Like this is something that I know because like I know that he's there. So I don't know the
Mhm.
main character, the Spider-Man guy from No Way Home and all those movies. I've watched all of them. I don't know his actor name. However, I also seen him doing the Uncharted movie. And of course you add the what we call it, the Avengers Endgame and whatnot, where
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
in, and I still don't know his name,
Yeah, same. I
but
don't
I
know
know
his
who
name either.
I know like the roles he play on those movies, but
I would recognize his face, but I wouldn't be able to tell you his name either.
so this might be a hot take, but I think he's a bad Spider-Man. Personal opinion, I think he's a bad Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't.
It
Yeah, I
it's
agree. I didn't
it,
like it that much.
it's very different for like what's it called, Doctor Strange. I don't know
Hmm.
the actor's name, by the way, for Doctor Strange. However, I think the actor who did Doctor Strange is a good actor. And I wasn't disappointed on how he portrays. I was disappointed
Yeah.
on Infinity Wars when the whole Thanos thing.
Hmm.
Spoiler alert, because like when in the first movie of Doctor Strange, like by the end of the movie, he looked, I don't call it, really overpowered as a character.
Yeah.
But after that, he looked very, very weak of a character. Even though, and they showed, I don't know if it was on Multiverse of Madness, they showed like he killed, Thanos in multiple timelines a lot,
Hmm.
and he turned into like the bad guy, where like they had him executed by Professor X. They had it executed with Black Bolt, which is the one. I think Scarlet was also there where they had to kill him and whatnot. But yeah,
Yeah, I heard there's. I guess everybody's hyped for the Doctor Doom movie that's going to be coming out.
yes,
Yup, a lot of hype around that.
he's a hot take. I like the old Fantastic Four's movie better than the new
Hmm.
one.
Oh, the new one. I know. God, I just couldn't.
And
Again, I like watched it and I just couldn't pay attention to the whole thing. I'm like, this
maybe,
is weird.
maybe because we're old, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, it's possible.
But I did really enjoy like the old characters from the old ones. I think it was
Hmm.
fine. It was like a good introduction. It was simple.
Yeah.
It had its mysteries. It had its
Hmm.
maybe because I also like comedy.
Same. I like when there's a little comedy thrown in there.
And this is to say, my favorite Marvel movie is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume One.
Definitely me too. I would say yes. Yep.
It's my favorite. It feels like the more whole, complete movie out of all the
Yeah.
Marvel movies. It has its action, it has its comedy, it has the story, it has really good characters interactions, and
Yeah, and the actors and the voices were,
they were
yeah,
really great
very well casted. Hmm.
across the board. It felt great. The second movie is alright, but
Yeah.
next movie, no thank you.
I
They went
know
downhill.
this. It's so hard to follow up such a good movie sometimes.
Yeah, I mean it's the same what they did with what do we call it, Doctor Strange. The first movie
Mm.
felt great. The second movie felt fine-ish. This is like the whole thing with the Scarlet Witch and so on. And at the
Mhm.
end, when the zombified Doctor Strange and stuff like that, that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. That was pretty cool. We can
Mhm.
accept that, but it felt like he was so weak, and Scarlet Witch was also super weak, or she was the plot that she was pushing. She's like, I want to be more kids and stuff like that. It was so dumb.
Yeah.
That's what it
I know.
felt.
I was like,
That
really?
plot was so dumb. He was so crappily crafted. I think they could have done better in that aspect to make it. Because, like, after all that happened through Infinity War, the whole thing with Vision, the whole thing with the people, and now she's like, killing people, doing all the nonsense to go to another dimension to kill her other version of self that has proper kids and family, that's like you could be cooking for Cocoa Puffs, so you just don't jump into that wagon that fast.
Yeah,
It's like feels just out of place.
a little bit.
There could have been so many other ways to things, and they just pushed that narrative so hard. It just turns like, oh, this is doo doo. Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
they did show like a little bit of the terrifying thing of like Scarlet. Remember when she went to one of the worlds chasing Doctor Strange, and Black Bolt was there,
Yeah,
and she's like one mouth, and and then he panics and I think that was like a good display of what she can do.
right.
But it wouldn't make any sense that uh, Stephen Strange would like make it so far if she can just do that
Yeah,
in less than
that's
a
true.
second, which is kind of stupid
Like
too.
she could kill everybody then. Yeah.
Yeah, it would take literally not even a second, and it'll just be done. All she has to think about it is just, but I don't know. I just feel it was forced. Just personal opinion on that movie.
Yep.
Um, I watched the Captain America movie series, and they're okay. It's nothing to write home. I prefer
Stopped
more.
after the. There's how many are there? I saw like the first two,
I
and then
think
I was
there's
just like,
three.
yeah, I just saw two of
The
them.
old one from the beginning, the
Hmm.
one with the war happening, the one
Winter
that
Soldier or whatever. Yeah.
yes, and the yeah I think there's three. I could be mistaken, but I think there's three. Because I think the third one's the one that started Avengers. I think.
Yes.
Truth to be told, I never watched the first Thor movie.
Just the original, like the
Like the
story.
introduction to Thor in the Marvel universe. The one where
I don't think I saw that
supposedly
one either.
he got sent into Earth, and there's the destroyer. I forgot what his name is. That Loki sent. It's like a full metal dude, full metal giant. It's a really
I
old
think I
movie.
saw that one. I just don't remember it very well. So obviously it didn't make a big impact.
I never seen it. Neither care for it. I still haven't seen Love and Thunder. Haven't seen that movie.
Oh no, I haven't seen that either. I don't plan on seeing that.
I've heard bad things about it, but people are entitled to their own opinion. There's a lot of
Hmm.
things. A lot of like the popular people can like that are not great. This is the hot take, okay? I don't know if you ever heard of Demon Hunter, K-pop Demon Hunter. It was like number one movie on Netflix and whatnot. Huge fan base. If you
The one
ask
with all the singing in it? That one?
the one with all the singing in it,
Hmm.
I watched that. The plot is hot garbage. The music is mediocre at best. I'm like,
They
how are
just
the
get that certain fan base or crowd
yeah, they
type.
do. They
Yeah.
do. They do. And it's so
Yeah.
bad. And I try listening, because I like I've always been more of a fan of a well crafted story than
Mhm.
graphics. And I also like songs that have a meaning and then with a good tone sound to it. So like how Disney portrays their movies, right? They always try to have a plot and they have like the songs to follow said plot. Like Frozen had like Let It Go, what do we call it? Yeah, Cinderella had the one song. The Little Mermaid had Under the Sea. All those movies had really great songs. Even the Shrek movie had a
Like
song that
original.
was an outsider movie and still fit
Hmm.
in. But on the Demon Hunter one, the song felt like a forced K-pop song slapped on there just to kind of like make it so people watch the movie for the songs, like if they were just following the K-pop fan base. And that's
Yeah,
literally what it felt like. And it's not. I don't hate K-pop at all. I listen to K-pop music every now and then. Like, I listen to all kinds of music, and you
Mm,
see me playing music. I listen
I
to.
do. I'm like, Justin Bieber, what the this
He has a couple good songs. There's nothing wrong. See
No,
that?
no, there's nothing wrong.
Like the
It's
baby
not
song.
my it's not what I like.
Baby song is a classic. He has Ghost. He has Cold Water. Like those songs are great. Like after that, I think most of
He didn't
everything
write
else
any
is
of them,
garbage.
but you know.
Yeah, and just like what's the name? Um, J Cole has really good songs like Her Own Model.
Yeah,
Um,
his song, I like some of his songs.
yeah, Geo, Get Off My Dick. Basically, is that's another one. I I like the vibe for that song more than I like the lyrics. That much I can say. I like Sacrificing, which is with the group of people. I should probably show you that song. It's a really nice song. It talks about like kind of like your family, partner. I like the part where J Cole sings about it too. But yeah, like I said, I like songs. I like NF. NF, I think is one of those artists I will say, and that has the best songs crafted with a good story behind it and a video with it. If you ever seen Hair of an F, if you go from where he sings Mansion to his newest song, which has been like the 12 years, I think it is 12, 14 years or something like that. He has a whole story behind how he went from hating his parents, his mom, because he lost her or whatever. And the time where he hit like depression, the time where he hit had like he thinks he hit his best, the time he hit slow, the time where he loses friends as he's chasing dreams or whatever, the times where he respected like certain type of people, on the music industry, and then now that he's up there, those people, instead of being friends with him, talk smack to him. So he's just like, I don't care. But yeah, he has all kinds of like the follow up songs. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Like his last album before this one was called Hope. This one is called Fear.
Hmm.
Yeah, in the last album, he was kind of like getting out of depression. So he has like these personalities that are like version of himself. One is like
Hmm.
fear, one is like hope, one is like the depressed side, all that kinds of stuff. And he dressed accordingly to like if he dresses black, it's no hope anymore. He has like the one that's like grayed out, which is like the adventurous one. So yeah, I think you should look into it if you like a good story, because it's really good.
Yeah.
And his last one basically has hope, which like was doing well and everything, and he basically said that something was going on with him or stuff was happening in his head. So he basically opened up like the doors and he let fear into the house. And as soon as he let fear into the house, he went out to look for the map to find hope again. And fear literally decked him up with a shovel and threw him into like a hole and buried him alive basically. And
That's
then he
deep.
took he took the keys and then he went to the mansion, to the whole house, and set it on fire, locking some of the other versions of him inside it too. So it's a really cool story. I actually
Yeah.
loved it. I have loved
I
it.
was I was enjoying listening to it. I'm like, okay, all right, where are we going now?
But yeah, it's a whole feeling train that you have to get through. But
Hmm.
I think you have to try it. I'd say another.
Yeah, that's cool.
Have you have like an artist that you like seek the most with?
That I listen to the most?
So no, it's not like listen to the most. It's like,
Mm.
gets you feeling certain type of way when you listen to him or the songs you listen by them. She, he, it, or whatever it might be.
Mm, I would say I don't, but it just depends. Sometimes a song will just hit and I'll just relate to it, or something will be going on and I think other about it, and yeah,
Damn, bro,
but not like all the time. No.
I have so many songs. You have no idea. Cause like songs like gets me like feeling something. It's like what's it called? Uh, Fear by NF. Um, what's it called? White Lines by KAAN. There's only a YouTube for that one, sadly. I like No Digas Nada by Latin Mafia. I like Sleepwalk by Betsy Breyer. It's like an old song. I also like Time in a Bottle by Jim Croce or something like that.
You just like them because you can relate to them, or they make you, like you said, they make you feel a certain way, or
Yeah, it makes me feel like a certain way. It's a really nice, like they have really good tone songs that gets
hmm
you to just like be vibing, chilling on it.
okay.
Yeah. In Dreams by I forget what's the name. In Dreams by Roy Orbison. It's a really old song.
Yeah.
Damn, there's so many old songs. Holy crap. Maybe I'm old in that sense. I like old music, but I do like new
Old
music
music
too.
is great. It's way better than a lot of the new music that's
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah. But on Spotify last year, supposedly, like my listening, how many like songs? Wait, do you mostly listen to music in Spotify by any chance?
yeah, but usually just like if I'm driving, or sometimes if I'm like out working in the garden, I'll just put it on like so I can listen while I'm working. But other than that, I don't really listen like consistently.
Uh,
Like when I'm playing games with you and doing stuff like that, I know sometimes you always listen to music, but I can't. I just
I
too
know.
distracting for me.
I'll go crazy if I don't listen to music 24/7. Like honestly, I'm like that kind of person. I need to have like something music on my ears, or like my mind starts wandering off and I
Mm,
cannot concentrate.
mm,
And don't get me wrong, like even like at work, or now that I left my job because I'm gonna be moving soon. Um, Even at work, I was always listening to music, and people will
yeah,
be speaking, saying things like across the whole building, and I will hear them speaking, and
that's crazy.
they will literally like, how the hell do you hear that from that? While still having, it's very different from my brother. My brother used to like do the same, but he is on his own world.
hmm
Like people could be talking like right next to him, and he wouldn't listen crap. It's like he just zones out. That's how concentrated he is. But me, I'm the opposite of that. I will listen to the songs that I will listen to, and I will listen to people. Surprisingly enough, one of the things that I said, as I we had like a farewell party for me and my brother with like our coworkers. One of the things that I told them at the end is that where I want to see them to be the next time I see them, and half of them says like, "Wow, I didn't know you actually listen," because they spoke, and we have spoke about like the dream goal is like life wise, like dream jobs
hmm
and stuff like that, and they don't realize that there's a lot of things that I kind of sometimes it's better to pretend you didn't listen. That way certain things don't get complicated, or
Yeah.
You might surprise them one day, It's like, whoa, he's actually listening. And that's what was one of the things. Is like I actually made one of the guys that cry when I was telling him, it's like, look, it was pleasure working with you, and I hope that, especially New Year's and the next time we see each other, I hope you're in this place doing this and all that stuff. And you have always been a good hope and a good friend of mine, and I really appreciate you. So I wish you the best luck. And the first thing he says, like, Danny, I love you because you always listen. It's like, bro. It's like, whoa, 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 relax. And then he started like tearing up and stuff like that. And it's like, oh man, I gotta miss you.
Sure.
I was laughing my ass out. And after that, on the group chat where all the coworkers were, I can read it because I don't mind. I don't put any names, anyways. Um, this is our telling us like, thank you all for coming out one last time. It was fun and appreciated. I really wish you guys the best, especially since it's the start of the new year. I really enjoy working besides you guys, and I hope you'll find your desired destinations. And the quickest way to do so, is doing them, no matter how small it is. So I say that one more time because I want to make sure they kind of like, because I want to. It's not that I want to see. It's not that I don't want to see them, but I would much rather, like, if I will give like six examples of the people that I work with. One of them wants to be doing truck delivery in a sense for like, you know, like traveling from state to state. He said, or he says that that's what he wants to do because they get paid good. They basically live on their trucks, like go to state, traveling all the time, and that's something that he always wanted to do. So I hope that you know he works on it and gets there. And another one is that he has a physics degree, so he's trying to get into that, and he was talking to me about that. He's applying to get to get a job to actually be able to use it. So I told him,
Hmm.
I hope you're too busy to even meet with me next time I'm upstate. And yeah, another one. Yeah. So I basically went one by one, but they're really like nice guys. They might be a little bit introverted in a way, but if you get to know them, they kind of like open up and they start joking around and whatnot. And believe me, I didn't drink alcohol for like 16 years because last time I drank alcohol was in the Dominican Republic, and only for those guys because they knew that I was gonna be leaving soon anyways. I didn't tell them that it was that soon. I I, I drank one of those cheap ass beers just for
Yeah,
the
how'd that go? Next thing you know, on
it.
New Year's Eve, you're drinking like 6, 7 beers.
Listen, it tasted so bad. I strongly dislike alcohol. That much I can tell you. So like you recently quit. What
Mhm.
would you call your experience with alcohol?
Oh, it's just all over the place. Yeah. It makes feelings that you're feeling like mostly worse. You can try to forget things if you're trying to forget things, but you just end up remembering again anyway. So yeah, it's just not something that's great.
Believe it or not, I was actually when you heard me drinking like chugging in the six beers on New Year's, I was actually trying to get tipsy to see if I feel anything. I didn't get tipsy or anything. All I had to is like, oh damn, I have to
I mean,
I
you
have
have
to
lots of
pee.
good times too when you're with people, but you don't remember half of those things when you wake up the next day or whatever. So
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
I never been drunk. That's the thing.
hmm.
I tried, like you saw my poorly attempt, but I would think I would have to like have more of an empty stomach and more alcohol levels in those drinks.
You just have to drink enough and strong enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was actually on Sunday, well, yesterday. Uh, I thought this was another. what I call it, night out with the ex coworkers or the
Hmm.
last group of coworkers that invited us out to eat. Um, they were actually trying to get me to drink alcohol. I'm like, no, I don't like the taste. And this was like some expensive. They had like 46%, by the way. I
Yeah.
just couldn't because
Oh,
like I know it tastes bad and I don't want to ruin what I'm eating. Because I had like takoyaki, which is like the octopus fry ball. I had like
gross.
the beef skewers. I had
Hmm.
I had some like what you call it, fried rice and some sushi. It's like I don't want to drink alcohol and mess this taste up. It's so far so good. The place that we went is called Hanso, by the way.
What if you had
Expensive.
like sake or something with it?
That's what I was gonna get. There was some like kind of like Japanese alcohol there, and
Yeah.
that I was like, should I not? Mm. They were telling me to try it, but I was like, no. They also had like this
Oh, it's
light.
terrible. It's terrible, but the taste goes away pretty quick, so it's not like it lingers. But
Yeah, I have food there, but I guess like I just want to keep the good food taste that I had at the time. I literally didn't eat until then. I probably went close to 18 hours. No, 18
Mm.
hours. No, yes, 18 hours since my last meal. That's how long I waited to go eat. Because I knew it's like, you know what? I'm gonna go there and my taste what I see it's
That makes
good.
the food extra good. Oh yeah,
And the food was so good.
I bet.
If it wasn't because I don't want to appear as a fatty, I would have probably ate more than that. Have you ever been into that situation where you're like, oh,
No,
I want to eat more, but oh,
no.
bruh, I was
I get
about to.
full fast. I get full fast, so it's like if I'm eating, even if it's a great meal, like I'll fill up and just won't be able to eat more.
Wow. So, so if you go out to eat, let's say you go to an Asian restaurant, okay? How much food would you order to get full? Like, let's say you get like a, I don't know, fried rice. What else would you get?
Is that the appetizer?
No, the fried rice is like the main dish. Everything else you can get sushi, you can get,
I would just get like an appetizer, and that'll be it.
and that'll be it. Oh my god, you're so.
Mm,
Wait, how much do you weigh? If you don't mind
like
me asking.
160 pounds.
Holy fuck, you're like.
Yeah.
How much do you think I weigh?
I don't know, like 400 probably, something like that.
Hell nah.
Just kidding, man.
Hell not in this
I'd say
life.
you're probably like 210, something like that.
Yes,
Yeah. But you got muscle too, so you're
I'm
good.
like I'm 5'9" and
Mm,
yeah, I weigh 210. I'm actually trying to lower it a little bit, so I could be more on the healthier side of my weight. But I know that because of like my sports kind of like uh background and stuff like that, I have built more muscle than it.
mhm.
So I mean, I'm fat right now. In my opinion, I'm fat compared to some years ago. But I've been losing weight in the past year. Maybe
It
because
all
I've
comes
been
down to like eating habits and how much you exercise, that's all
yeah.
it is really.
I did used to like do a lot of like heavy work at my workplace or my ex
Yeah.
workplace at this point. I might want to get into something similar, just to keep like working out stuff like that, so I can lose
Hmm.
more weight. But it might look like I might go back to something like accounting per se
Be sitting all day.
to be making more money because
Yeah.
yeah, I want to buy a new car and I want to do you know do some fixing and maybe some traveling on the way. Yeah, I think it would be
Yeah.
nice. I think it would be nice. But if
I'm
not,
lucky because at my work I get to walk around all day basically. And so between lifting and walking, oh yeah, man, I don't even have to do any. I
yeah,
still do extra, curricular activities, but don't
that
need to.
nah, just give me a job there so we can do the same thing and talk.
You and everybody else, man. All my other friends too. Jeez.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be the one that's gonna help you finally getting a wife for yourself, my boy. That's the plan. The
Or you'll
end
find
game.
one for yourself and leave me in the dust.
No, 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 no. Believe me, no, no, no. I'm not looking for anything for.
Sometimes when you're not looking is when you least expect it.
Oh, believe me, no.
I know, I know.
I had a friend of mine ask me out already, and I said no. I know I'm not, into the same sex or anything like that. I'm just not looking for anything at the moment,
Mm.
and then it's gonna be there. It's gonna be like that for a while. It's
It's the opposite of me then.
you're just looking for the.
I'm looking too hard, too
You're
much.
looking too hard. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean you're a nice guy and
Like
everything.
you tell me, you got to be patient.
You have to exercise patience in some cases.
Mm.
Man, there's a things like you never know until you try. So in your case, you don't really lose anything for trying, I guess. Just and knowing you, you're not like a bad guy. I think you should have really high chances. The only issues then, um, age wise,
I'm too
I think
shy, I
it's more.
think.
Yeah, I guess that could be true. You're not like
And I
super.
don't go out. I don't go out a lot. And when I'm out, I won't be like actively,
Yeah, but that's like
you know,
everybody. If you're not like going parties and stuff like that, I don't
uh,
think. Oh, we are the 1 hour mark, by the way.
mm.
I think it's time to call it for the episode, my boy.
Okay, okay. Well,
All
by
right,
fast.
yeah, it went by fast. We talked too much crap, I guess.
We'll have to continue this conversation on next episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching or dropping by. If you like what you hear, you know, subscribe. We have a lot more in store. As you can see, we talk too much, anyways. But yeah, we have officially rebranded to, like I said, tutorial skippers, because we skipped the tutorial for making this to begin with. And you have anything to say?
No, just having fun doing it so far. Let's keep it going.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Anyways, until next episode, should be
Yes, sir.
soon enough, my friends. We're trying to do like 2 to 3 episodes a week, because
Hmm.
that's what we have like time allocated for. Because we have our normal day-to-day jobs and responsibilities we have to take care of. But we're trying to do this more often because one is fun. Two, I think it'd be fun to entertain and perhaps do this kind of thing, live with people and interact with people.
Yes.
And because, like I said, we have two different backgrounds, I think I like to maybe get somewhere where um, we speak to people, maybe have them come in and chat with them. Maybe we can give them advice of some sort, or maybe we can make their life worse by giving them bad advice. But well, you never know. I'm I don't know, cause like I have the mentality of an old man in case of giving you advice. Not like like old school or anything like that. It's just that maybe I've read like book situation. I like to better the life of um people around me and whatnot. You can ask Jedi, as I'm trying to get this guy to do better, get him married
Trying
too.
to listen. Trying to listen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've done much better. Anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Episode 2 complete.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.